We are the adults now. Are we not? What do you expect from an adult? Guidance. Yes. Guidance to what? The truth or lies? Both. I can't withhold the truth of lies. I have to show you. I have to bring you through. And I have to continue to remind you. Being a guide. Becoming the new adult in this world. I mean, here's the thing. I was already doing this from the beginning. So age doesn't mean anything to me. Just because I'm in my 30s. It should be your whole existence. Being a leader. Not a follower. So it doesn't matter how old or how young. All that matters is what side you're on. And that will show through your fruits and your actions through the years of your existence. To know who you are and who's your father. That is the truth. We can all say we're from the Almighty. But our souls, even still belongs to Him. But you could have taken allegiance with some other person. And it's like His soul and your soul is the same. Your soul is His, but bound by contract, not because He created it. Bound by your agreement. Like there's His disciples that are loyal to Him. Even though they're all created by God and God controls their soul. they still have taken allegiance and have followed who they've chosen to follow. And now that is their master. And that is their fruits. And that's what they become. And then it's us, regular people. Are we falling away? How do we know? Look at our fruits. We know who we are. Look inside your heart. Is it full? Is it cold? Is it hard? When you have a cold and hard heart, what are you operating in? Hatred, anger. People go their whole lives in that state. You find out that they discarded someone. People take generic poisons, potions to subside and subdue. But really, you're internalizing what needs to be released. And so those individuals too, you end up hearing discard someone or discard themselves. And all you have to do is release it. Release it on top of the mountain. Roar this. Put all your anger, sadness, questions, give it all to the Father. Don't release it on a person. We know when and how that can be, and that's not healthy. That's not fair of us. But we've done it because we've learned and experienced being beings in this world for the first time of our consciousness. That when we're feeling some type of way, it spills out on the surface. And yeah, we have to hide it sometimes, or we have to subdue it because maybe we have to work, maybe we have kids. But that's still no excuse. Because it takes building up. You build yourself up, you break yourself down, you explode eventually. So it's taking time. And that's where there's no excuses, because just because you chose to subdue it a few times, several times, however many times, there's chances to and ways to release it. They call this in the World Mental Health Day. Certain careers may call it something else. You have a wellness center, and the corporations we work in, labor in, right? We have a break. We have a 15-minute break, a 30-minute break. Who takes that? Who takes a 15-minute break? You're lucky if you can slip an hour, but 45 minutes, but that's not even close enough. But we have those things to release. That's the way the world shows it. But it's still not up to the world and up to your slave master to show you or remind you or make you when there's no excuses. It comes down to choice. You can take off, but you choose not to. Whether you feel you don't have enough money or whether you have more than enough money. You still know that's what you have to do. But you may not want to use your PTO. So it's a choice. There's no excuses. When you come home, finally, honey, I'm home. You're speaking to yourself. I'm home at last. We're home. You're home. What do you choose to do? Jump right in bed. Go right to the fridge. You want to be comforted. Some of you may cuddle up with your significant other, trying to comfort the wound that's ever growing, that's so much deep. What's missing? Love, appreciation. The real definition of those things, not temporary. That leave us worse than we started. What do? We try to drown it out. We blast the music. We don't just blast any sort of music. We blast the most provocative music. Because that sort of music is freeing, isn't it? That sort of demonic. Space. That's where it's freedom for them. Doing what they want, saying what they want, feeling how they want. You don't want nothing restrictive. No. Nothing that's going to remind you of what you have to do, who you have to be. Yeah. Understanding. I usually soak, but I actually need a bath with soap. Scrub a dub dub. Granny said, don't forget in between your toes, behind your neck, behind your ears, in the crevices, right? Don't forget about those people in those crevices. Don't forget about me. Believe that there's still life in those places. There's still hope. Get my back. crevices are dark and smelly, aren't they? The leastest places, but deserve the greatest attention. So you don't just hear it once, you don't just go once, you go back again. Because it's a dark place. You don't want to miss anything. You want to be careful. So, what do? We drown it out. We surround ourselves with people that are not so great. Makes us feel relieved, but temporarily. It's only temporal. And that's if you can find it. Find that person. It's hard enough to even find a person that could actually make you feel just a bit okay. Just a bit okay. Lucky you, right? Lucky you. All right. Let's dunk. Get my toes. So, this is what we do here. Understanding. Will they become rich for preying on us, on our vulnerability, our weakness, our strength, all of who we are, our power, our energy, our soul, our spirit, our mind, our body. Come try these new spirits. Before they were spirits. Come try this potion, poison. Well, before they were potion and poisons, they actually have different names now. Different liquor names. You see? Alcohol beverages. They have different names, but what are they all? Potions, poison. Dehydration, death. Sucks you dry, doesn't it? Makes you sick. Deteriorates you. It's a burning sensation. It's liquid hell. It melts everything away. Your insides, your cells. But understanding that this is what we're left with. Our leaders, our master, our slave owner, our authoritative figure, our leader, our ruler of this world. Feeds us from his hand, clothes us, so-called loves us, comforts us. But who's going to wake up? Who's going to question this love? Is it sincere? Is it genuine? Is it real? So why every time I eat from you, I'm sick? Why? Are you poisoning me? Wicked witch, are you poisoning me, stepmother? Cinderella, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. We can keep going. Wake up, Alice. Wake up. And that is how you become awake. But you're not even done, because you're still in this game, this system, this monopoly, this world. So who do you take this to when you can't trust them? The ones in this world. You can't trust the one that's sitting next to you. You can't trust your family, your own blood. You can't trust your friends. You can't trust your co-workers. You can't trust that doctor. You can't trust these individuals, these beings that now hold titles, that now feel entitled. Wake up, Alice. Who do you go to? Who do you run to? Who do you run to? When all you're left with this, and all is what you see. So you go to sleep and dream. You go inside yourself and you find that there is another way. There is a place. There is another version. And you say, those things are invisible to the eye, but it's only known to me. That it's something inside of me that's keeping me believing in the world when the world has given me unbelief, fed me unfaithful things, unhopeful, hopeless things, depriving me of power and energy and a future. Because statistically, we're going to die soon, aren't we? We only make it till 80, don't we? Some of us 60, depending on your community. Because they target those things. Because, oh wait, they have segregated us, colonized us by our color of skin and race. Wake up, Alice. But you're here. And you say, well, this is not my freaking dream. This is not my freaking way. But this is the way. This is the will. This is the world. What can I do? Where can I go? When I'm not going to discard myself? Hell no! When I'm not going to discard anyone. Just leave me alone. That's what I want. That's what I want before anything. Like, it takes me to be around people for me to have to do that. I don't even want to be around you. No, thank you. So that's not going to happen. It's not a desire. It's not a dream of mine to be a massacre. I'm not following any massacre's footsteps. You freaking follower. Demonic follower, you. And that's the thing. It's like, you can follow after someone, but you're still your own. But these demonic spirits want to actually be an actor. They want to be exactly like the people. And it's like, just be you. Because you'll never be that person. I follow after Jesus Christ, correct. He's walked this path before. I'm not following him because I'm supposed to. I follow him because I just was on this same path and I found him. I said, hey, Jesus. Hey, Ali. Hey, friend. Hey, boo. You know, yeah. And I just happened to find God. Father, that's you? That wasn't a question. Happened to. So who am I trying to be like? I'm just me. So what is that over there when their favorite person is this massacre in history, and then you find out that their same way of doing things was based off that story, based off that person in history? Like, get real with yourself. Get a identity. And now you got identity crises. Crisis. You know, you got that. You see how it just flows and it connects to see what really is the issue where we need potions and pills for these things. There ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. I hear somebody in the back like, let them come into our community. Let them be sat down by one of our grannies, one of our aunties. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with you. Hush, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You just need some love, tender, and care. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And you could cry here. This is a safe place, right? You say to these men, you could, listen, be you. Be a human. You know I don't curse, but F them, you know? F those women. Who are they? Who are them? It's healthy. If you can't cry, something ain't right. Then someone should be frightened by that. Then we shouldn't be surprised when you do eventually release it and it is rage. It is massacre. Do you get how that flows and connects? Do you understand why that happens? Ain't nothing wrong with you. You just needed someone to understand you, hear you, listen, see you. I mean, see you. My goodness, you're a human being. Besides you being a man, besides you being the leader of this world, besides you supposedly, being the head, right? All this that you have to do for us women and us children, and yeah. Besides those things, you're a soul. A soul that's trying to survive. A soul that cares, has a heart, has a mind, has a body, feels. How selfish can these people be, right? How selfish can these women be, right? How selfish can some of these men be, right? Putting this pressure on you, right? And then you crack. Click, clack. So it flows into other things, destruction, doesn't it? But this is the way, this is the will, this is the world. But who's to question it? Wake up, Alice. There ain't nothing wrong with you. Don't subdue these things no longer. Face it. Yeah, release it. Roar this. Now they have no choice because you know why? The people have the power. But when the people are asleep, it gives all the power to them. There ain't nothing wrong with you. But there's identity crisis. Why do you think? Because people can't be themselves individually. Because people are not themselves individually. Stop trying to be somebody. Be you. That's what's wrong with the world. Be more real. Do what you know you're supposed to do. Do what you know that you feel you should do inside of you. Let your soul guide you, man. You are created so uniquely, so beautifully. We need our men to be exactly who they were created to be, so that we can be exactly who we are and how we were created to be. Vice versa. Women, be who you know you are, who you were meant to be as God created us to be. Women, it's in us. We can't change that. But all of what we had to become, all of what we need to be for ourselves, we don't have to need to be anything if men are being men. The way God created them to be. We need each other to be who we are. Who we know we're supposed to be. But here's the thing, understanding. They won't let us, will they? No, they're putting things in water. They're putting things in our food. Emasculating these men. Making people aggressors, making them feel aggression. And you definitely will see it on a woman because we're already emotional, so it's probably amplified. So that's why we get a bad rep for our emotions and how aggressive we can be. It was going to hit us first. You were going to see it. We're emotional creatures. If anyone's going to know something, it's going to be us. And you're going to see it. Understanding, but you see, we don't have understanding for each other. We don't want to wake up. We don't want to realize and talk about these things in a healthy manner. Instead, you have Black brothers degrading Black women. All you see on their pages is aggressive Black women. Ghetto Black women. I just witnessed one person's page. Their reaction to certain videos. And the way they title it is, everyone's Black on their page. And not that they're just Black, but they're ghetto. Everyone's ghetto on that page. Everyone is degraded. And this is just one page out of many. I Lord knows. Lord only knows. In a way, the person sort of tried to justify not what he does, but in one of his videos, he was trying to explain how he's tired of Black people because it reflects how people treat him. And so you can see that hatred that he feels about how he shouldn't be treated, his dislike to it, he of course blames it on his people. And instead of using his platform to educate people in a more humane way, he titles every video ghetto and what was the other word? Just degrading. It wasn't just women, it was men. But it was all Black people. And it was sad to see. I mean, they ain't gonna hurt me. Because I don't want you, brother. I don't want you, right? But it's sad. It's just sad to see, for his soul. Like, it's just sad on his soul. I feel sad for his soul. Because, you know, certain individuals may walk away from their community or their people, or the color of their skin. Let's say that, because community and people can mean a lot of things, right? Like, not all Black people are my people. So that goes into other things. It's the soul, it's the spirit. But you see, he's aiming at all Black people. That's his content, just all Black people, all ghetto and low life Black women, low life Black men committing these crimes, doing this, doing that. And so it's for the world to see, isn't it? It's not for God to see, is it? Because if it was for God to see, then you would take up your case to him. Because some of the things that you want to confess may not come out appropriately. Especially when you know the type of world you're talking to, or being, the world that you're in. The way people can take things, how people are already targeted. Are you fueling the fire? Are you trying to dismantle, are you just minding your business? What are you doing? Again, when you speak for the world, generally, I have to label these things now, because in the world there's labels to these things. If you're a lawyer, if you're I don't know, who speaks for the world? I don't want to even say the president. Like, who really speaks? See, that's the thing. Who speaks for the world? So anyway, logically, when I speak for the world, when we up above speak for the world, and we're on a council, do you see how we have to touch on these things? So unfortunate. Takes work, doesn't it? And it's the work that you choose to do. If you choose to just be a trash collector, then all you have to do is pick up trash. Pick my trash up, and don't forget it, please. I have to say that because yesterday, I don't get it. Like, I had got a delivery, and something told me, I was like, oh shoot, my delivery came like 10 minutes ago at that time. And at that time, that's when the trash person comes. And when I was getting up, I heard something. And I believe that the person took my items, even though they were in bags, like brand new stuff. And I guess he was mind you, the trash can is right in front of, like right next to it. But I caught him walking away back to his truck, so I didn't even realize that he didn't even take the trash. He instead, I guess, it took my bags, and then I heard someone mumbling. So that's when I looked, and I guess he put the bag down, because I wouldn't think he'd put the trash back in the trash can. So he put it back, and lo and behold, I'm thinking, oh, he took the trash too. And then so when he leaves, I bring my stuff inside. I'm like, oh, he must have, took the trash. And then I pick up my trash can, it's freaking full. I said, what the hell? So this person, and he was mumbling too, so he probably was having a bad day. I don't know, because, okay, so let's say you took something that was in front of my door. Mind you, the trash can's right next to the front of the door. there's a box. So okay, I there was a box with some bags on it. So I guess when he got to the truck, maybe he looked and was like, oh, this doesn't look like trash. So he put it back. But the time that I got to the window, he was already walking back. So I was like, oh, okay. Anyways, the trash was still in the can. So what happened? You didn't even check the trash can? And even after you had mistakenly taken brand new items from a store, right? It had the store, it wasn't in a trash can. Like it wasn't in a trash bag. Come on now. So after you mistakenly picked that up, you didn't think to check the trash can like you would usually do? Because that's where the trash would be? Don't make no sense, do it. No, it don't. Anyway, so yeah, ain't that the truth? Because it's just like, hold on. Like, am I trying to do mathematics with this? Like, come on. Like, are you kidding me? You had attitude that day. You must have, because it's just like, this is your trash can. This is your service. This is your merchandise. You didn't check the merchandise? So I guess you was upset because you took brand new stuff, and then thank God you had common sense to bring it back. But you never checked the trash? And let me find out that you actually checked the trash can and you just like, hell no. You know what I mean? Like, okay. So like I said, if you have a job where you just pick up trash, pick up that damn trash. Pick it up. Do your work. That's what you've chosen. For the most part. You ain't got to do what I do. Not saying I do things better, I work harder. No, I'm just saying you don't have to do what I do. All you have to do is that. Literally, there's jobs where all you have to do is one job. Where you got many jobs, where you do many jobs. You wearing many hats and one job. They say, can you do? I said, that too? You want me to do that too? You want me to do that? Oh, you sure you want me to do it? You sure? Dang. Don't give me even a incentive for it. So, yes, brother. Don't let it happen again. Because I'm going to have to watch you next time. And we know we don't want nobody on our back. Yeah, you don't want me to be the Black Karen. You don't want me to be the Black Karen, yeah. Okay. Susie like, no, we don't want you to be the Black Karen. Yeah, you don't. You do not. Let me calm down. But it's the truth, though. It's the truth. I ain't never lied. So these are the things that we have to discuss. Understand? So if there's some, what do they call you guys nowadays? Let's just say if there's some intruders that don't know where they're at because they're not supposed to be here, understand this is what I do. This is know where you at. Okay? I speak for the world. I speak for myself. I speak for whoever the shoe fit wear. And I damn sure speak for, why am I saying damn? We don't say that. Forgive me. Dang sure speak for the children. No hand will be laid on them in my sight. I will fight. Sacrifice. You ain't got no sacrifice till you know it. That's what the true definition of fighting is. Was it no fist? No, was it no talky back and forth? We in a debate class. I'm not about to explain myself to you. I just told you I changed my mind. I'm not gonna be a lawyer. You hear? You ain't got no fighting till you know it. I'm standing up for it. When I stand, you know what's up. Leave them alone. I don't have to say nothing. When you see me, you know on sight. You better walk away. Ain't nothing to say. Yeah, fighting in the spirit. That's what that is. You never bear witness to that before. Father, they didn't know. They couldn't see. And I say, well, now they do. They had the time to. And you know what? They better not forget. Okay? Hold it. Hold it. They better not forget. Someone in the background say, I'm tired of it. Yeah, me too. I'm tired of forgetting. I'm tired of forgetting. Because you thinking like, were you diagnosed with it? No? Okay, so that's even worse. That's even worse. Dang, I'm looking at my phone. I done left my comments on this time. Hello. But yeah, this is what it comes with. You know how you can go on someone else's content? Okay, well, this is this content. This is this sort of work. See, what it is that, again, you ain't used to people clocking out to only keep working. You're not used to people working different sectors. Yeah, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised when I put on another hat. Don't be surprised when Ali ain't humorous, she ain't jolly. She dead serious. What you mean? This not what y'all used to? No, we're just used to clocking out and just watching TV until we die. Like, whoa. We're just used to playing Playhouse Disney. What are you talking about? We gotta get married and have kids and live a dangerous, destructive life. That's toxic because we don't know ourselves. And we're just trying to be. We're just trying. We're trying to be something that we're not. Right? She's trying to play all submissive. Stop it. You look pathetic. I don't know if it's because of the lenses that I have. Because usually when you start seeing those things, when you start to not like a person, you start to see them for who they is. Like, oh, this is what people were seeing. I was blind. No, that blindness is never mine. I always have these lenses. Like, just stop it. Let people see. Let people see a real person. Let's be reminded of it. Because I'm sick and tired of, unfortunately, the youth having no choice but to listen to you because they trust in you. And you over here talking about how a woman or how a man is supposed to be. They're supposed to be a human being with emotions. But now you're saying how women are not supposed to be so strong. They're not supposed to speak for themselves. They're not supposed to speak up or speak up to a man. I'm going to do what I got to do when I got to do it. Just like I expect a man to do what he got to do when he got to do it. And if you're not doing it, somebody got to do it. So the last thing I want to hear is I shouldn't be in this seat, or this shouldn't be my content. I should just be busy getting my nails done. Someone in the background said they must not know you. They clearly don't. There goes Jesus. Forgive them, for they don't know. They can't see. I said, my God. My God, my God. But you know, that's my point again. Somebody got to do it. Someone got to tell the world this, remind them. Someone got to wake them up, shake them. So yeah, we will be prosecuted. We will be ridiculed for what we hold, what we stand for, what we're coming with. And that is what it is. And that's how it's always been. So, I'll leave it there.